Hey, so this is a in-depth walkthrough of the tables add-on for Adobe Express. And this add-on allows you to generate tables with data. So the easiest way to get started is to set the number of columns and number of rows that you want. By default, it fills your table with fake data. Then in the design tab here, you could select a color theme and hit the, and when you do that, the add-on will generate your table for you in Express. You can see that it fills the columns with fake data, different data types. In this case, we have name, address, email, and phone number. Then you can select a row or a column in your table very easily by using a drop-down selector. And even if you delete part of it, you can still select the whole thing and continue working in Express. You can also choose different data types. If you are generating fake data, you can use the drop down for each column. So there we change our tables to our data to product, price, and company, and that's a new table. Now let me show you the best part of this add-on is that you can import data from different files. So we have a bunch of files here. This one is a CSV file, first one I'm showing, and you import the table. You can preview the data, choose a design, and create. Very simple to use. The add-on makes it very easy to create tables, and once again you can select different parts. I selected a column now. I've scaled that. Then I can select the column beside it and move it to the side. So in this way, you can edit your tables even after you've generated them. Next, I'll show you another file format that the add-on supports, and that's the CSV format. So in the same way, you import the file, set the data, the color scheme that you want, and then create. So you can do the same thing for all the formats that the add-on supports. This is a JSON file in this case. And in the same way, you can preview your table before you create it. Now I'll go back and I'll show you now an XML file. Note that the add-on shows you a notification when you import an XML file. So it tells you which tags in the XML file was used to create the table. And same way, creates the same table, nice and easy. Now let me show you Excel formats. A lot of tables are saved in Excel, so this is a good format to import from. Voila. And a very important tip about using this add-on to generate tables is that if you are importing a data file that has a large number of columns or widths or rows, you want to make sure that the width and the height of the document is large enough to fit the tables in, because the add-on tries to scale your table to fit within the page. So if you have a very narrow page with a table that has a lot of columns, you're going to create a very distorted table. So that's very important to take note of. Make sure the size of the document is large enough to fit the size of the table. Now, formats like YAML have different sections. So you have a modal where you can choose which section you want to use to generate your table. In this case, I chose the user section of this file and it generates my table. And in the same way, Excel documents have multiple sheets, and those sheets could contain different tables. So the add-on enables you to choose which sheet you want to generate your table from. So you have a simple modal where you can just select a sheet, choose your color scheme, and generate. And don't worry if you have empty cells in your file. The add-on can handle that. It will just put a placeholder text there that says empty for all the cells that are empty in the file. Now let me show you how to import tables from Word documents. Here we have a sample Word document with two tables. One is a regular table with just a bunch of rows and columns, and the other one has a table where we have merged cells in the header row. So I'll show you how the add-on handles these types of tables. So when we import the file, we can choose which of the tables we want to use. I will choose the first one, and you can see it's just a simple table. So you pick a design and creates the same table that was in the file. Now for the second table where we have merged cells in the header row, the add-on has a special way. Well, this version of the add-on has a particular way of handling it. So first, you can open up this modal. You can click that select table button to open the modal up again and choose a different table. So this is the table which they merged header cells in the row. And so when you generate it, it splits the merged cell and labels them so you know which one is which. So in this case, I will just select the last cell and delete it and drag this one to the end. So I'll do the same thing for this other cell over here. I will delete that, delete the text, and increase the width of the cell. So yeah, that way. So hopefully in future versions of this add-on, we'll find better ways to handle merged cells. But for now, you'll just have to manually adjust the cell after you've generated the table. And finally, let me show you the options, what we have in the options tab. So I'll import my file again, and we can set the alignment of the text in each cell. So in this case, I will set it to center, like all you would have in like a pricing table. And there you go. All the text is now aligned centrally in the cell. In future updates, we may have other options like font types. Thanks for watching.